random Spy Family whatever video. Can love survive when secrets pile up? We don't watch that much anime stuff here, do we? Like, yeah, we watch the Red Joker videos, but like mostly it's like tech and stuff. Anyway, let's check it out.
Love someone if you keep secrets from them? Intuitively, the answer seems a clear no. Love and trust are tightly intertwined, and the idea of the shared
Do you know how you can also not love someone? Just be single.
partnership of a relationship is severely undermined by secrets. While not necessarily a lie outright, a secret is basically
Now
everything
I see why you
but,
sent the video.
and lies are almost unavoidable in order to maintain secrecy. At almost every turn, love and secrets feel incompatible.
All of these are fucking phenomenal choices, by the way. There is not a single L anime that you've picked here.
Spy Family was one of the first anime I watched, and it holds a special place in my heart as a result. With season 3 coming up in just about a week or so,
We're about
I thought
9
now
episodes
was the
in now.
perfect time to talk about it. While mostly in the genres of action and comedy, the show undeniably touches on love and romance. The relationship between Lloyd and Yor is the obvious one, but the entire Forger group is...
By the way, Mr. Maplestar is working on a Chainsaw Man animation with Deezer. So keep your eyes open for that one.
is a study in what it means to be a family. Most of all, though, the show is concerned with the interplay between love and secrets, and whether one supersedes the other. Is it possible to love while still keeping yourself hidden from those around you? Let's talk about it.
What do we have? Oh wow. Okay, we have a lot of phenomenal choice. Okay, we have some duplicates here. Yes, Doshi Dede. Great choice. Nothing but bangers here. Oh, Shakano. Actually based.
Right from the get-go, Spy Family is no stranger to highlighting its main dynamic. The show asserts that everyone
And then repeats the joke over and over and over again until the end of time.
has a secret side that they keep from others, even loved ones. It even goes as far as to say that this is necessary, just for the world to function. Yor, Anya, and Lloyd all have a major secret that they're keeping from the others.
And the dog
and
also
yet,
is a
we
secret.
watch the love grow
didn't
between
talk
them
about the dog.
steadily as the series goes along. How does that work? Well, first and foremost, the pull of love is simply stronger than the secrets that the three keep. Throughout the anime, we see our friends risk blowing their cover over and over again when one of their
Is Alia the only rom-com with a huge audience that features a Russian female lead? Well, do you want to know a fun thing about what's her name? Who voices Alia? What's her fucking name? No, she did a Mal. Isake Sumire. Yes. Well, if I just search her name, I'm gonna see the picture. Cosplay. Russian cosplay. There it is. There's the picture. So, you know how, like, there's a lot of people in the West who are, like, weebs? She is that for Russia. There is not a more perfect choice to voice Alia. But the fun thing is, people that know Russian hate her voice because she speaks Russian with a Japanese accent. And it fucking pisses people off that actually know the language.
loved ones is in need. They justify it to themselves as necessary for their
No, that's the... That's the shorthand name for the series. Every series has like some shorthand name for it. Because what's the fucking full name? It's too long. I don't want to... no one wants to say it. Tokidoki bosoto Rusia go de dereru tonari no Arya-san. That's too long. No one wants to say that. So we'll just say Doshi did it.
Ulterior motives. But this is clearly a lie for their own sake. They're getting sloppier as the show goes on, and their love...
Do you know where else they... Sorry, I've already mentioned Maple Star once.
grows ever stronger, but the others in the group grow more and more willing to turn a blind eye in return. While all three fancy themselves masterminds of the situation that they're in reality they are hopelessly devoted to their other family members. Why though? These three are fundamentally core-deep, lonely people. They've basically never loved before, in large part due to self-imposed isolation or being ostracized. Now, Yor loves Yuri, but it's a different sort of love, once again due to her secrets. One key difference between Yor's love for Lloyd and Anya and her love for Yuri is that with Yuri, she has chosen her secrets over loving Yuri fully. She wanted to protect Yuri, but as a result, she closed off part of her heart to him. With Lloyd and Anya, she is choosing them over her secret life, and can open up to them more as a result. We see Lloyd and Anya make similar decisions
for only Soviet Union or Imperial Russia. I don't know. All I know is she's basically a weeb for Russia, effectively.
Through the seasons of the anime. Keeping secrets is lonely, and we're all human at the end of the day. Their choice to prioritize their relationships over their secrets makes a whole lot of sense through that lens. The show makes another core proposition about love that allows it to grow in spite of the secrets that our main cast keeps. And it has to do with what it means to understand someone. Anya, Lloyd, and Yor may not know what secrets the other two keep, but they do understand each other at a deeper level, and that's far more important. Anya and Yor can see when Lloyd is worn out or stressed, and will work to make him feel better. Lloyd rushes to assure that Yor is being a great mother to Anya, and opens up about his own past to her. Anya is working as hard as she is because she wants to help out both of her parents, even knowing that this is all built on lies. Love is about caring for...
also she doesn't want to be sent back to the whole be experimented on thing.
In trying to understand your loved ones, and taking action to support them. In that sense, the secrets that our friends keep don't matter at all, really. If they're working hard to keep the others safe and secure, and are learning what drives them, motivates them, makes them happy, then the secrets are just like the plastic seal on a tub of yogurt. A trivial barrier, irrelevant when they're already on to the main bit. Now, this first part has covered our trio as a group, and focused on love as a bond, a deep connection.
Bond?
It's more about familial love, in other words.
You can talk about the dog now?
Also present in the show is the percolating romantic love between Yor and Lloyd. Here we get yet more ruminations on love, and its interplay with secrets. Where the secrets fall by the wayside with familial love, they pose many more questions and roadblocks to romantic love. Yor and Lloyd have a marriage first and foremost of convenience. Lloyd needs a family to get Anya into school and complete his mission, and Yor needs to avoid state suspicion. But
by being as suspicious as possible, by the way. Just for anyone who might not remember, who might forget some of the scenes, every single chance that she has to be as suspicious as possible, she will take that chance.
Immediately following this more calculating perspective, we get the spark of genuine connection between them, where love between their family is the result of the choices and work they do for the others. The romance between Yor and Lloyd is more ethereal. Attraction is not logical, so this tracks. But there is an imbalance between Yor and Lloyd when it comes to this love and the secrets surrounding it, and it's due to the fact that Lloyd has more information than Yor. Yor may be lying about her job as an assassin, but Lloyd is lying about the nature of his relationship to Anya and the entire reason for this family's existence. I said earlier that these secrets can be
I
irrelevant.
don't know about the manga, but I do wonder if this is ever actually, like, if they ever actually address the family dynamic. Like, I assume at some point it has to be addressed. Probably in, like, a final arc or something. But, like, it's such a core plot element. It would be insane if the series ended with it never being touched on.
To the love in the story, but this is an exception. This secret, when it comes to light, risks significant damage to the love between Yor and Lloyd, because it actively hurts Yor. More so than the other secrets, this one is a lie to Yor, and impacts how she lives her life every day. She sees Anya as Lloyd's daughter, sees Lloyd as a widower. This
And then the Maple Star videos become canon after they reveal everything. Maple Star is very important to the plot.
secret involves buy-in from both Anya and Lloyd, and necessarily isolates Yor as the one out of the loop. I am very curious to see how this show tackles this issue when it inevitably comes to a head. Based on what we know already, it probably won't spell doom for the trio, but I imagine that it will put a damper on things for a while.
There'll be
I
an
think it's
arc.
somewhat-
This is what's going to happen. There'll be an arc where they find out what the other person is doing, and then, like, they temporarily separate, and then Anya will somehow bring the two of them back together, and then they realize they love each other. That's what's gonna happen. If this is not how that goes, I will fucking... Look, I don't know. I don't know. Like, there's no other way that plot line can go.
Due to romantic love feeling more intimate than familial love. True love, in the most cliche sense, feels like a full union between two people, and that makes it feel more incompatible
author
with
hates
secrets,
writing this manga, is that
especially
true?
if these secrets can hurt one member of the couple. I want to focus last on Anya. For a show centered around secrets, no one can keep them from Anya. Being able to see the story from her perspective continues this narrative that secrets are less impactful to relationships than you might think. Anya sees through everyone around her, understands what motivates them, the things they would never say to others. The funny side effect to this
He wanted to write something serious, but his editor told him to write some cutesy shit so it would get popular. Okay, that's actually funny.
is that we get to see how feelings drive people far more than any supposed mission. Fiona has a cold curtain drawn over her heart, but she can't help
Wow.
herself from taking actions
I wouldn't say that's the way I would describe it, but
due to
sure.
her love for Lloyd, even if it doesn't strictly make sense. We see situations like this over and over again throughout the show. The takeaway is not that secrets keep us apart. Rather, secrets are the lies that we tell ourselves while really just acting on our feelings. So
Wait, now that I think about it, hold up. What's the author's name? Because I feel like the author, Tatsuya Endo, wasn't the author like an assistant on Fire Punch? I feel like he was an assistant on Fire Punch. Fuck. There was a picture I saw years ago. Yeah, here it is. Here it is. Okay, this is the picture. This is the picture. Okay. Here we have author Fujimoto. This is the author of Fire Punch, who went on to make Chainsaw Man. Okay? Assistants at the time. So, assistants on Fire Punch. Now, Fire Punch, if you've not read Fire Punch is fucking insane, okay? You know how people are like, oh, Berserk, Berserk has rape and all. Fire Punch has everything. It has rape, bestiality, everything. Fire Punch is fucking cooked. Fujimoto is a crazy person. Anyway, assistants at the time, Yuji Kaku, creator of Hell's Paradise, Tatsuya Endo for Spy Family, and Yukinobu Tatsu for Dandadan. All were assistants on Fire Punch. I can understand why he was like, I want to make something serious working on Fire Punch, and then it's like, on Spy Family, right? Like, I get it. If you're coming from this, I can see why you want to make something serious. Oh yeah, also, what is the series called? Fujimoto. Yeah, okay. There's there was an adaptation of some short stories that Fujimoto did. This was released, like, what, a month ago? Yeah. This is 8 episodes on like, old short stories he did. On, like, old one-shots he did. And they're fucking insane. Like, every single one of these, if they were turned into a full series, would have been, like, best anime of the season. Anyway, got sidetracked by the crazy lineup for Fire Punch.
We may all be lying to each other like the show says, but it doesn't actually get in the way of love. It's the cover story for it, if anything. Spy Family is an action comedy about secrets, lies, and undercover operations. It's also about a family of misfits coming to love and care about each other. And at the center of this dichotomy is the role that love plays, and its relationship to secrets. We see with Yor, Lloyd, and Anya that secrets may be important, but if you understand who someone really is, then the secrets become superfluous. There's a deeper understanding at play with love compared to what someone gets up to in their free time. If the secret...
Oh yeah, Hell's Paradise Season 2 starts in like a month? Something like that? What date does it start on? Let's actually double check. 11th of January, we have Hell's Paradise Season 2. So get excited for that. That'll be so fun.
Is the what, then love is understanding the why. At the beginning of this video, I asked if you could truly love someone if you keep secrets from them. Spy Family gives a definitive yes. There's an understanding that this situation will not last forever, but that doesn't mean that these three don't love each other now. Cool. I can't wait to see how things continue to change in Season 3. And that ends this week's episode of Love and Anime. I hope you enjoyed. I wanted to talk about Spy Family before the new season starts, so I moved it ahead of some other shows I've been meaning to talk about. I've got Love is War, The Fragrant Flower Blooms with Dignity, Call of the Night, and my teen romantic comedy Snafu at the top of my mental list right now, just for your own reference.
I love this. Do you know what's so great about this series? Are you aware of how quickly the manga progresses from where the anime has ended? Because I have never seen a romance series progress as quickly as this series has. Like, compare this to the pace that fucking Rent-A-Girlfriend has had. Rent-A-Girlfriend was a fucking mess until the author was like, I'm gonna make the main character a self-insert, and then literally 2 chapters later, he's fucking the main character. The main girl. Okay, so let me show you Fragrant Flower manga. Go and find the panel. I don't know if I'm able to find the panel, but like 40 chapters in, she says to him, do you want to come over? My parents aren't home tonight. right? Like, that's how quickly this series progresses.
But those might end up on split screen or get videos in both series, so there's always room for more. Drop your own ideas in the comments if you want. I always appreciate suggestions. And if you enjoyed, liking and subscribing helps a ton, as does hitting that hype button on the mobile app. Seriously, I'm realizing that this new metric really does increase impressions, so I'd super appreciate if you helped out with that.
I've not ever suggested anyone use it.
And I'll catch you on Monday for Split Screen. Confessions.
Oh, why did I order? Where'd the timer go? What the fuck? There's supposed to be a timer. Whatever. Anyway, that was a good video. Yeah, that was a good video. I didn't really have a ton to say on that one, but I still enjoyed it. You're gonna get a real weird link that's gonna include the playlist, but you know. She goes, "Do you have Netflix?" No, it's not written by an American. But yeah, let me show you the Rent-A-Girlfriend thing. We get it sidetracked. Rent-A-Girlfriend. Yeah, here it is. Look at Kazuya. This. No, give me a high quality version of this image. Damn it. Here it is. Here it is. So, basically, as soon as he gave Kazuya a new hairstyle that looked like his own hairstyle, immediately, romance progresses. This man has wrote a self-insert series for hundreds of chapters. And you know what? I have nothing but respect for him. Absolutely nothing but respect. Like, we can talk shit about it, blah, blah, whatever. This series is crazy popular, and it's a fucking self-insert. He wants to self-insert into the main girl. Anyway, moving on from that.